Roxana Hannah. We are going to do a version of our pepper ground beef tomato saute that we did yesterday, where we cracked the egg on top of it. But right now we're going to do it with the inclusion of eggplant. Okay, we're going to have an eggplant dish here. So here we have sauteed eggplant. I have some photos here that will show you how to cut the eggplant, how to slice it, and how to fry it. Very simple. You want to peel the skin in segments. You don't want the entire skin to be around the eggplant when you cut it, because when you fry it, the skin actually fries kind of harder than the inside, and it's kind of pokey. Whereas if you slice every other one, you're breaking up the eggplant skin, and it's just easier to eat. So anyway, so we have thin slices of eggplant cooked in olive oil, lightly fried. You don't want to bathe the olive oil in a whole thing of oil. Just in a flat scale, just both sides until they're cooked. Only takes a few minutes on each side, and you have a nice. Some of them get a little more golden than the other. Just keep your eye on it. Turn it over, and that's really it. You want to slice the eggplant before you cook it, and salt each side. Lay out a paper towel or a dish towel. Put the eggplant down on it. Push salt just a little bit on each one, and you'll see that it'll sort of start to perspire, and that's pulling out the bitterness inside the eggplant. And then maybe it might take 30 minutes, maybe an hour. Some cookbooks will really tell you to let that happen for a while. I don't do it for that long. These slices are pretty thin, and I think that for the thicker pieces, you really want to salt it and let it sit for at least an hour. But on the thinner pieces, I don't stress about it too much. Both sides, pull out. You'll see some of the water come out, so then turn over, and the paper towel or dish towel will soak it up. Put it in the hot oil, fry it a little bit, and you've got a really nice base for any kind of dish that you want to do. In one of my photos, you'll see I have just the simple eggplant with a fresh tomato sauce that I made on top. And this is how I did it. So basically, I have the eggplant just like this, and then I take slices of tomato, and I just put them in a skillet like that. See that? Good. Put them in a skillet and just cook them down with some olive oil. I have some of this purple basil in here, chopped up. It's super fresh and nice. I've got a couple pieces of garlic. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to add it to the ground beef and pepper mixture that we made in the tomato stack with the egg on top of it. Okay? So we're going to now use this tomato with the ground beef, the peppers. We're going to stack with eggplant instead this time, just to add a little more variety to our meal. All right, be right back. Hi, it's Roxana Hannah, and we are finishing up an eggplant dish here. So we have some sauteed eggplant in olive oil, thin slices. We have some grass-fed organic ground beef with sauteed peppers, garlic, and sauteed in there also are these heirloom tomatoes, sort of sunburst, big, beautiful, delicious sauteed tomatoes. We also have some purple basil in there, and of course we have paprika and salt and pepper. All right, so we're just going to stack this, okay? So take our, you can see right here, take our eggplant. We'll just do 2 rows, okay? Just going to put a little bit of this there, a little bit of that there. Okay, then we stack another. Okay, it's kind of just like a nice hors d'oeuvre dish, full meal, whatever you want to make it. Put more there. All right, I'm gonna go with this big piece. Okay, like that. And you can add more tomato. You can add more hot sauce. You can, make it any way you like it. So if you like eggplant, you're going to love this dish. I like the inclusion of the peppers, so they add some nice flavor. There you go. Okay, and I'm going to save some more of this because I'm going to remake one of the dishes that we made yesterday. I want to show you the preparation of it. Add just a little bit more olive oil over the top because this tastes good when it's a nice olive oil dish. Woo! Okay, and I'm actually going to add a touch of vinegar to it. Okay, and this weekend I'm cooking with a white balsamic vinegar. Light. Sweet but light. Okay, just a drizzle like that. And you have a delicious, it's like, I mean, if you're familiar with eggplant parmesan, that's basically what this is without the cheese. And the pieces of eggplant here are much thinner, a little easier to eat, more of an hors d'oeuvre style dish. Really, really good. Okay, and that's our eggplant.